This is the emergency alert system serving the Los Angeles area. During this emergency, all broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this message to participate in the emergency alert system. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Centers for Disease Control and the SCP Foundation. The infectious organism SCP-610 has formed a biological structure around the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. This biological structure is producing dangerous creatures. Focus has shifted from containment to evacuation. All uninfected citizens must evacuate the city. Quarantine centers outside of the city have been set up to prevent the further spread of infection. Mutants produced by infection are rampaging through the city. Casualties are at 45,000 people. Evacuation centers include Los Angeles County Fire Department, Hebrew Union College, Life Pacific College, U.S. Bank Tower and the Aztec Hotel. The United States Army has been deployed to destroy the infected creatures. SCP Foundation personnel are on scene and supporting the Army in combating these creatures. If you see one of the SCP-610 creatures, then move away quickly but do not run. Report them to civil authorities or SCP Foundation personnel. These creatures are a threat to all life. This message will repeat in 10 minutes. The emergency alert system has been activated.
This is the emergency alert system serving the Santa Monica area. During this emergency, all broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this message to participate in the emergency alert system. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Centers for Disease Control and the SCP Foundation. SCP-610 has been spotted in the outskirts of the Santa Monica area. All uninfected citizens must evacuate. Drive defensively and safely. Do not block traffic. All roads are now being used for leaving the city. Staying in the city will result in certain death. Do not interfere with military operations. You will be arrested and held in detention without legal counsel. Unruly behavior will not be tolerated. You will be arrested. Do not use the telephone. The telephone lines must be kept open for emergency and rescue operations. Calls that are not urgent takes away from those who need the phones. If you see any SCP-610 creatures, move away quickly but do not run. Report any sightings of the creations to emergency personnel. Armed forces are expected in the city soon in an attempt to combat these creatures. Do not touch any contaminated material as it will result in infection. SWAT teams have been deployed to assist in the evacuation. FEMA personnel will assist in disaster recovery. A state of emergency is in effect for all of Southern California. Bring identification with you. Bring medications with you as disaster relief agencies may not be able to provide extra medications. Bring food and water. Bring a first aid kit. Tune into news stations for updates. Radio stations in the area are broadcasting emergency information. This message will repeat. The emergency alert system has been activated.
This is the emergency action notification for Southern California. During this emergency, all broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this message to participate in the emergency alert system. The following message is transmitted at the order of the President. A nuclear sterilization strike will occur in Los Angeles within an hour. This will hopefully reduce the spread of infection. It is expected that most of the infected creatures will be destroyed. Anyone living within a 500-mile radius must seek a fallout shelter. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear reactions. Fallout is deadly and causes radiation sickness. Radiation sickness will lead to death within several days. Do not leave your shelter for 14 days or until the all clear is given. Place as many objects between you and the outside world. Fallout is deadly and causes radiation sickness. Radiation sickness will lead to death within several days. If you are in an uninfected area near Los Angeles, prepare for the 3 following effects of nuclear explosion. The effects are extreme light, heat and blast shock wave. Seek immediate shelter. Fallout is deadly and causes radiation sickness. Radiation sickness will lead to death within several days. Seek immediate shelter and have essential supplies with you, such as food, water, medication, clothing and a battery-powered radio. Tune into 550 kHz on the AM band. This message will repeat. The emergency alert system has been activated.